Hey guys, welcome back. It's Claytano. Thank you so much for tuning in as always. And today we're going to be taking a look at the Season 8 RTA Legend rank finishing account and the units and the runes of the units that he used in the final tournament to win himself the title. Let's go. Don't forget guys, every time you comment and like one of my videos this month, you'll be entered to win a Samsung tablet. Just make sure you're subscribed to the channel and hit the bell so you're notified whenever I post a video, because the more videos you comment on, the higher your chances are to win. Good luck. Alright guys, so we're on Z's account. If you guys know his actual name, please put it in the comment section below. I think Z is actually the guild that he's in, because there's a ton of people on the China server that have that same first double Z before their names. So with that being said though, first off, congratulations to you on winning the title of RTA Legend for Season 8. There's his little token that he can show off now as being the best player in the game. But the crazy thing about the final tournament is that out of the 5 matches that he won, he only used 12 different units to actually win those. And of those 12 units, only 10 of them actually ever got through. So there's 2 units, Verrat and Vanessa, that never got played at all. So really, it came down to just a matter of 10 units that he used. And we'll go through each one. I'm not gonna go through his entire account. I'll post that in a separate video later on. So if you guys are interested on seeing all of the runes for all of his monsters, be sure to subscribe and hit the bell for notifications when I post that one here in a couple days. So, all right guys, let's go ahead and pull up his account. He's got a ton of LD-Nat 5s, but the crazy thing is again that he didn't actually use a lot of them. A lot of them were getting banned, like the Ragdoll got banned a couple times, but still, he didn't use a lot of his LD-Nat 5s. He stuck with some pretty basic Nat 5s, basic element Nat 5s rather. So first off, we had Shiho, and then I'm gonna also tell you guys what rounds they were used in, and that way you guys can go back, rewatch the fights and stuff like that, so you guys can get a better idea. But Shiho was the first one that we're gonna pass now, and he has 16,000 additional HP plus 168 speed, which is insane. He also has pretty decent defense, and then the attack isn't too shabby either. The crit rate at 65%, crit damage at 151% is also really good. And he is on Violent Blade, okay? Violent Blade, but this is speed, crit damage, HP, with the 1, 3, and 5 slot runes like that. Pretty much over 24 speed on every single one of his runes, which is insane. Now Shiho was used on the round 2 of the semifinals as well as round 1 of the final match, okay? Now the next unit that we're gonna cross is Verrat. Again, like I said previously, the Verrat was only tried to be used once, which was round 1 of the finals, and it got banned. So we didn't get to see Verrat played at all, but this is an extremely well-built Verrat nonetheless. So this is basically an additional 14,000 HP with 1,200 additional defense, 134 speed, 70% crit rate, 130 crit damage, and then 69 additional accuracy, or not additional accuracy, but accuracy just in general. This is Violent Will, speed, crit damage, defense, and then there's the 1, 3, and 5 slot runes for Verrat. Now again, between him and Tomato and Dog Guy's previous account that we've seen, they're all building Verrat on a crit damage build, which is really hard to do with getting the amount of crit rate, the accuracy, the HP, and the defense subsets that you need to go along with it. So the fact that they're able to do that just shows you the kind of efficiencies that they have on their runes for each of their monsters. Now, you would think that with all these other great RTA units that he has, Wusa, Molong, Amelia, even Josephine, he didn't use any of those. He didn't even try to use them. Okay, so the next unit that he tried to use was Vanessa, and Vanessa was only tried to be used in round 2 of the finals, and it got banned. So aside from that, we didn't get to see any Vanessa play, but this has 20,000 additional HP, 126 speed, 71 crit rate, 130 crit damage, and 45% resistance, which isn't too bad either. But this is speed, crit damage, HP, and the 1, 3, and 5 slot runes there for Vanessa. Okay, so moving down the list, the next one he has is Okeanos, okay? Now, this Okeanos is extremely well built. Obviously, plus 198 speed, 21,000 HP, 628 defense, and then 81% accuracy, but the crit rate as well is at 47%. So it's not like crazy high, but the fact that he has even just a little bit of crit rate with all those other stats included just helps him do that just small bit of extra damage that you're trying to get from him. Now, Okeanos was used a lot, okay? Okeanos was used in 3 rounds out of the 5. And he was used in round 1 of the semifinals, round 2 of the semifinals, and then round 2 of the final match as well. And honestly, if I had an Okeanos that was ruined like this, I probably would use that as well. So this is Swift Will even, by the way, with speed with 35% defense substats, HP slot 4, and accuracy slot 6, but with a ton of substats as well in that one. And then here's the 1, 3, and 5 slot runes, 33 speed there, 30 speed, 22, 19, and 26 on that slot 3 rune. So overall, the Okeanos was a huge factor for why he won a couple of his matches as well, and it's just insanely built. So nice Okeanos. Now, Poorna is next. He only used Poorna in 1 match, and that was the round 2 of the finals. And this thing is insane though, still. It has 14,000 additional HP with 1,600 additional attack at the same time, with 113 speed, 85 crit rate, 156 crit damage. This is probably up there with one of the best Poornas that we've ever seen on this channel, and we go over a lot of the top accounts pretty much every video. So this is an insane Poorna to take a look at. Now, he has speed, crit damage with a 36% attack substat on it, attack slot 6, and then here's his 1, 3, and 5 slot runes as well. 35% HP is nuts. The next one after that is going to be Verta, as we just are working our way down the list. Verta was used in round 2 of the finals, but then he was tried to be used. He got tried. I don't know why I keep stumbling over there, but he got picked in round 3 of the finals as well, but was banned out. So we didn't get to see him in round 3, but we did see him in round 2 of the finals. And this one is plus 165 speed, 100% crit rate, of course, basically 19,000 HP, 590 defense. And this is Violent Revenge with speed, crit rate, HP. And then here's the 1, 3, and 5 slot runes for Verta, a 32 speed substat, slot 3 rune, 27, 24, 21, and 19. So also an extremely well built unit, Verta, awesome. Free to play unit, by the way. So if you guys are looking for how to increase your RTA rank, maybe Verta would be a good option for you guys. Next one is going to be Rika. Rika only got used 1 time, and that was in round 1 of the semifinals. So his very first match, he used Rika, and then we never saw her again after that. But this one has 17,000 HP, 151 additional speed. The attack and defense aren't bad either, with 64% accuracy. And this is Violent Will. A lot of people build her on Despair, but giving her that violent capabilities in RTA just helps out quite a bit, actually. And then she has the built-in violent proc as well with her sleep, and she also has a stun on turn 2, so why do you need that extra Despair proc, right? So this is built though on speed, HP, defense, with the 1, 3, and 5 slot runes like that. Again, just a ton of speed substats pretty much everywhere, but overall not the craziest efficient runes you've ever seen before in your life. Like, these are definitely obtainable stats by a pretty average player, I would say. I mean, nothing is really that crazy on this Rika. It's just very solid, okay? The next one's gonna be Okuni, and Okuni was used only 1 time, and it was in the final match, round 3 of the finals. This has an additional 23,000 HP, 656 defense, 140 plus speed, and then 100% resistance. And this is Violent Nemesis, speed, HP, HP, with the 1, 3, and 5 slot runes for Okuni. Now this one, compared to like the Rika that we just saw, has a lot more subsets built in. So this one would be harder to kind of copy, but overall still not like the hardest thing to build. I think it's still doable by a lot of people. So something to keep in mind. Again, a free-to-play unit, Okuni, if you guys are trying to elevate your RTA ranks. Now, next up on the list, there's like none of these units were used. Garo, Helena, Triana, Mehoang, none of those were used, but I will go over those runes on a separate video again, so make sure you guys subscribe if you haven't already. But next is going to be Sierra. Now this Sierra got used in 4 of the 5 matches, and I'll tell you why here as well. So it got used round 1 and 2 of the semifinals, and it got used round 1 and 3 of the finals. And the reason why is the efficiencies on this rune, on the runes for the Sierra are insane, because it has 20,000 HP. It also has 1,300 attack, 560 defense at the same time. Getting all 3 of those stats is actually extremely hard to do. With plus 148 speed is nuts. It's like legitimately god tier. And then 77% accuracy as well at the same time. So trying to kill this Sierra is just going to be a task in itself. And then the fact that she's gaining so many turns from, you know, built-in violent procs from the bombs and then stuns and everything else, I can see why he would use this pretty much every single match. Now this is Violent Will, speed with 28% HP, 19% attack, and then accuracy on there as well. Attack slot 4 with everything that he needs: HP, defense, speed, accuracy as well. HP slot 6, defense, accuracy, speed, attack. There's really no wasted substats on any of the runes yet. Slot 1, HP, accuracy, attack, and speed, 26 speed, which is insane. Defense, well, slot 3, defense, but it has 6% built-in innate substat there for accuracy. It has 8% resistance, which is okay. I mean, nothing's 23% resistance. It's kind of like a weird stat for Sierra. It's always nice to have a little bit extra resistance, but not the most important thing in the world. But it has defense, HP, and 21 speed on there as well. And then lastly here, slot 5, HP, speed, defense, and attack. Just literally just pounding, for lack of a better word, all of those stats that Sierra needs. The only thing that she doesn't have that would be nice to have on her is crit rate, but you kind of have to give up one or the other to have either crit rate, more tankiness, more damage, that kind of thing. So overall though, Sierra was one of the most used units that he had for the entire tournament. Okay. The next one that I used a lot was Hathor. And this was used in round 1 of the finals, round 1 of the semifinals, round 1 of the finals, and then round 3 of the finals. So it was used 3 times compared to Sierra being used 4 times. But this thing is the best Hathor I've ever seen. It's 25,000 additional HP, 432 defense, 430 attack too, 191 speed. Okay, 191 additional speed with 71% accuracy. And it's on Violent Will. 191 additional speed on Violent Will. And of course we have speed slot 2, HP slot 4, and HP slot 6. But we have, okay, let's just look at the speed subsets. So we have 25, 29, 31 speed on slot 1, 32 speed slot 3, and 32 speed slot 5. That's how you get plus 191 speed on a Violent Will rune set. It's actually just disgusting. This Hathor is disgusting. It really is. And he used it a lot. Like I said, 3 out of 5 rounds he used it, and I think the other 2 rounds that he didn't, it got picked against him. So Hathor was one of the most used units in the tournament in general. And then the next one he used was Ganymede. And after Ganymede, there was only one other unit that he used, and these are the only units that he used. Out of all of these LD-NAV5s that he has, he didn't use them. He didn't use any of them. I mean, he even has Gianna. He has 2 Giannas. He has so many LD-NAV. He didn't use these. Okay, he didn't use them. I'll tell you the last one that he used right here, but he used Ganymede. Now he did use Ganymede twice. It got banned out round 2 of the semifinals, and then he used it round 2 of the finals. But there's 2 different types of Ganymedes that he has. Now the first one here is 20,000 HP, 1100 defense, 168 speed. This is Violent Will, speed, defense, HP with the 1, 3, and 5 slot runes like that. But the second one he has is plus 198 speed with 17,000 HP, 803 attack, 498 defense, and this is Swift Broken. So this is speed slot 2, attack, HP, and then here's the 1, 3, and 5 slot runes for that Ganymede. However, the one that he used in the round 2 of the finals was the violent one. You can tell by when he enters the match, it does have will on it, and it is violent proccing as well. So this is the one that he used, and again, those are the stats for the Ganymede. All right, and then the last and final unit that he used, and this thing got used pretty much every single match. It got banned round 1 of the semifinals. He used it round 2 of the semifinals. He used it round 1 of the finals, and he couldn't use it round 2 of the finals because the other person took it, and then he used it again round 3 of the finals. So he pretty much had this unit every single fight that he won, okay? And it is another free-to-play unit, Fran. Okay, this is 24,000 additional HP, 161 speed, 534 defense, and 39% resistance with 161 additional speed. It's not the craziest Fran you've ever seen, I'm sure, but it is very solid. This is Violent Will, speed, HP, HP, and here's the 1, 3, and 5 slot runes for her. Again, there's really no wasted substats anywhere. Even the flat HP is not anything to call a waste at all, and it's just a solid unit, guys. But the fact that he used her in pretty much every single round that he could just goes to show you the diversity and how you can use free-to-play units like Okuni, Fran, and Verta in your core team, and then just pair them with a couple other units. And technically kind of comes down to rune quality as well as a little bit of luck and RNG involved in RTA, and you guys should be able to do just fine. So anyway guys, that is going to be it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this style. It's a little bit different than what we normally do since we're only focusing on the units that he used to win himself the RTA Legend of Season 8. If you guys do want to see the full account rune review, be sure to subscribe, hit the bell for notifications because that video will come out in a couple of days. But aside from that, guys, thank you so much for watching. As always, stay soupy, don't be potatoes, and I'll see you guys next time. All right, peace.